play. Hello everybody, Tom here from Code. I hope you're well today. Today we're going to discuss the roles that we play. And let me elaborate on what I mean by that. The roles we play in our own lives, the roles we play in other people's lives, the roles we play in our relationships. This conversation was started the other day when I was at work. I overheard a colleague talking about how it's a massive juggling act, being a parent, being a wife, and being able to work. And some of us, yes, levels that we have to meet in our day-to-day lives makes it very complicated. Particularly, it can be a strain on the relationship, as it is a constant juggling act to be all the different things that is demanded of you. Example, if you're a parent, you have to be absolutely mum or dad. You may also have to be the loving partner of your wife or husband. Therefore, your wife, if you're a husband, a wife, a wife. You then also have to be, yourself. Those are three things, and some people think, oh well, surely it's just a matter of flicking a switch. If only it were that simple. It's not. It's not simple. It's not simple to just go from one to the other and to be putting full efforts into every aspect of it. It's very difficult. It's a juggling act. Particularly for those of you who are parents. You've got to be able to look after your children, and some of you work as well. So that's a fourth element there. You've got to be a partner, a parent, yourself, and then also a worker. Now, from my perspective, I am a son, I'm a brother, I'm also a worker. Okay? So that's just three things that I am. There's other things as well, but that's three things that I am. So I have to have a dynamic in work. How I am in work, how I behave in work is different to how I behave in my personal life. Yes, there's certain elements of me that in the workplace are definitely just me as an individual. But then there's a level and a way that I behave in work that is very different to how I would outside of work. As a son, as the eldest son in my family, there's a way I am with my mother and father. And for my mother and father, they will always view me as the little boy that when he was 7 years old, used to wear a balaclava to school because he used to get earache. I will always be that child to my mum and dad, even though I am, I'm a fully grown man and have been for years. And then there's the other aspects of me, you could say, as a friend, like as a best friend to my best friends. There's that aspect as well, where you've got to have some level of care towards the people that you are friendly with. It is not as easy as flicking a switch. And the message here today is to be very kind with yourself and very patient with yourself. Particularly for those of you who have the responsibility of being parents and having children. Particularly when they're young and they need you the most. Yes, a lot of what you want will go out the window. That is what happens when you're a parent. You are very much the last priority. And that's something you have to accept, I guess, more than anything. But do try and make time for your other half as a couple. Do try and make time for you, even though it's very difficult. You have to. It's like putting on a different hat. I think it was Shakespeare that said we play many roles in this life. And it's true, we do. But it's constantly like changing almost like a mask, if you like. Well, today I'm going to have to be, best friend, and worker. Tomorrow I'm going to have to be, if for those of you who are parents, I have to be, every day I have to be dad or mum. And then for the very rare occasion I can be myself. And for then the other occasions where I actually have to be, showing my partner some attention as well. Not an easy thing. And absolutely no judgment to anybody who is struggling to juggle all these different personas, different parts of you. Because I guarantee there are loads of people out there who find it difficult. Because it is difficult. It's demanding to be all these different things in one day. I can imagine it's absolutely draining if you're a parent and you've got all that. But you just get on with it the best way you can. There is not really a hard, fast way of getting around it. It's just a case of trying to make time for others and also equally trying to make some time for yourself, hard as it is. And you know, your demands will stretch you and it will be exhausting and you will find it difficult. But at the end of the day, it's something we've all got to rise to and do, whichever way we can. And, you know, even if it's a struggle, it has to be done. So, the message here is be very kind to yourself when the demands placed on you are high. When you're being pulled in all different directions, you know, you're having to be dad, you're having to be husband, you're having to be yourself. And then you're going into the workplace and that's a totally different persona as well. And then around certain friends and family, you have to be in a different way. It is just life and it is something we all have to accept and try and get through the best we can. You know, and don't be hard on yourself. This is my third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. Third and final video. Put down in the comment section below. What is your take on this? Is it something that we're all destined to find a challenge at some point? Or are some of us able to very seamlessly transition from being parent, lover, husband, wife, and then a certain personality within the workplace? I'm sure it's a skill and it's one that I suppose we've all got to try and adapt our own way. Whatever way that may be. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. I will be back next week with another 3 videos. But again, as always, until then, please take care of yourselves, all of you. And bye for now.